These kelp noodles are by Sea Tangle. I get them from Whole Foods or Erewhon. You take them out of the package, strain them, rinse them, and strain them again. Put them in a bowl, and then you're going to add baking soda, lemon juice, and then massage them and let them sit. I never measure anything. I don't time anything. So just know that the more baking soda and lemon juice you use, the faster they'll get soft and the more they'll get soft. And if you let them sit for a while, they'll get even softer. So be careful because they could turn to mush, but just test it out and see how you like them, and you'll figure it out really fast. You can see here that they're extremely soft. To be honest, I kind of forgot about them, that they were sitting downstairs, but they turned out fine. I mean, it's just a different way of having them. And this is cashew cheese. I will link a video on how I did that. Very simple. I pretty much blended pre-soaked cashews, sea salt, garlic powder, lemon juice, and I also added some chopped up zucchini that I needed to get through. And now I'm using mushrooms. I eat these all the time. These are white mushrooms, but I like cremini, baby bella. Just depends on what I have. Now I'm adding the cashew cheese to the noodles, and you can see the noodles are extremely soft, probably a little softer than most people would prefer, but I just like having them in different states. You know, they can be soft and they can be almost like mushy, and I really don't mind. So these were extremely soft and would fall apart very easily. I'm gonna add some greens. I had some spinach, but any greens that you prefer and that you have would work. Spring mix, romaine, whatever you got. I'm also adding in my mushrooms. If you have any other vegetables, like maybe spiralized zucchini or bell pepper, this is all dependent upon what I have and what is fresh and what I need to use. So here's my lotus root. I talk about this all the time. I get it at Erewhon. It is like gold. It's so wonderful. The lotus root is just wonderful in terms of the flavor, the texture, and it's filling too. Kind of reminds me of an apple, sort of. It's very crunchy, but it's marinated in like vegetable broth, and I forget what else is in it, but it's so tasty. It's like sweet and savory, and I just love it so much. So I'm adding that. You don't have to use it. Use what you love, use what you have, but I highly recommend this lotus root. And then I'm adding the seaweed. I made that label if you're curious. I just wanted it to look uniform and everything, so I upcycled those containers and put my own label. And I love these seaweed sprinkles. I think they're toasted, so they're not raw, but you can obviously leave this part out. But I really, really love that seaweed that I get from Trader Joe's, the furikake. I've talked about it in the past. And that's pretty much it, except I can't have an Asian meal without sesame oil. So I'm adding that. And I'm also going to add some citrus. So I added lemon juice. You could add lime juice instead if you like. I alternate. And then these these almonds, I do know the difference. I pre-soak these in water, and I'm just like cutting them, and I'm adding that as well. And again, completely optional. These are raw almonds, and you know, you could use cashews instead if you want. I've done that before. And I've got my shoyu, which is unpasteurized or raw soy sauce. It's very salty, so be careful when you use it, but I really love this. And I think that's all I did. Yeah, and it's really, really good. Again, I did let the kelp noodles sit a little bit longer. This is like another day that I made it perfect. Of course, when I film, it doesn't come out perfect. The noodles were the right texture, everything was right, but it was a lot simpler. I didn't have the lotus root. Oh, green onion also is a great addition. That was the same one, it's just after I mixed it up. Loved that. So yeah, I hope you try this. I hope you love it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.